Welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson, we're basically going to be talking a lot about candlesticks. So this is going to be a very important lesson because we're going to be breaking down all the candlesticks that you need to learn for you to be able to understand this whole strategy and be able to master the markets. And in this lesson, we're basically going to be breaking down what are candlesticks. Take a look at the body sizes as well as the shadows and what they all mean. So how to read the candlesticks when it gives a different structures, right? So whether it's giving us some big candles or it's giving us some small candles, and then we're basically going to discuss why candlesticks are very important in terms of this strategy and how to read the markets, right? To get a better understanding of this importance, we're actually going to be breaking down some candlestick patterns. So there are different types, but the ones that you need to know to be able to win in this market is basically the bearish engulfing, the bullish engulfing, the doji candlesticks, the morning star, the evening star, tops and bottom tweezers. We have a bit of extras that you might need to know as well, which are the hammer, which is also called as a pin bar, or you can find it in the bearish market. It's also called a shooting star or the bearish pin bar. So, and then we lastly we have the Harami patterns, or also called as the inside bar. But this might seem like a lot of patterns that you need to know, but basically if I break it down in this way, you're actually going to find that there's not that much to know, because if you look at the bearish and the bullish engulfing, it's basically the same pattern. How it looks visually on the chart, it is actually the same thing, right? But you are looking for it in the bullish market and in the bearish market, hence why we have it in two different names, but basically it's the same pattern. You're looking at the same structure when it comes to the chart. So it's not a lot of patterns that you have to keep in mind, but I would suggest that you take notes if you need to, so that you have this down and you have a reference where you can look at every time, so that you understand what you're looking for. And then we have the doji candlesticks. That one is also in the bullish and bearish market. So as we break it down further, you're going to understand how to actually take a look at it, whether you find it in the bullish market or in the bearish market, and how to take those trades, right? And then we have the morning star and evening star. Again, this is exactly the same pattern, but it's just found in the bullish and bearish market, and hence why we have different names for it, so that you don't get confused, right? And then we have the tops and bottom tweezers. So this is also exactly the same pattern, but then again we have two names for it, so that when you find it in the bullish and the bearish market, you don't get confused. And then in the extra candlesticks that we're going to take a look at, we have the pin bar. So earlier in this course, in one of the lessons, in one of the introduction lessons, I actually showed you the pin bar, which was the candle that I explained that it needs to have its shadow or the wick, right? It needs to be 2 times bigger for it to be confirmed as a hammer or a pin bar. So this is also found in the bullish and bearish market, and when it's in the bearish market, it's called a shooting star. And then lastly, we have the Harami pattern. So it's also called the inside bar, because this actually in direct translation, the word Harami actually means pregnant. So basically what this means is just a bar inside another bar. So we're going to be demonstrating this throughout this course, all the important candlestick patterns that you need to know for this course. So let's jump into it right now.